Hey everyone, welcome to Top of the Round Paradigm. I am the GM for this campaign. My name is Kenan, and at the table, sitting with me, playing their characters are...
Nikki, Clover, help.
Jordash, Variant, where are the exits?
And your backup character? No.
You didn't tell me to make one!
It was implied.
Thank you, Wonderful Tots, Raymond, and Mama Mac for episode reviews on this week's episode. And thank you, Schmelster Drew and Renee for leaving us ratings on episode 29 from last week. Hey, leave us ratings and reviews. There are several places that you can do so, like Podchaser, where you can review the show and individual episodes. Spotify, where you can rate us, but we need to know that you did so we can shout you out because it doesn't tell us your name. So you have to tell us your name. And then there is Apple Podcasts, which I feel like no one uses. But if you do, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Open your app. Leave us a review. It means the world. Cool.
Hey guys, preemptively, don't panic. Next week is Thanksgiving. We are off that week for the holiday. Go spend time with your family and get traumatized with them.
Or don't.
And then come back the following week to get traumatized by us. And then after that, we're taking a Christmas holiday break. So after December 4th, we will not be back until January 8th. So you will have to go listen to the backlog of episodes to get your daily toter trauma.
Or join us at Patreon, which is patreon.com/topoftheround. That is here for you and your children and your children's children. Extra content. Most of it is probably not appropriate for your children or your children's children, but I don't know their ages, so you make that decision.
Yeah, we don't judge you. We don't care if you're bad parents. Remember, our Patreon feed will be there for you till the end of time, or till the internet dies.
Thank you, Ray, our executive producer.
Hey guys, if you look in the show notes below, you will find a link to our Discord, where you can join us in the talking about all things Toter forever. Day and night, we're always there. Mostly. Come talk to us. We're fun.
I also think we're fun.
Hello everyone, it's Peregrine. If you want to give me something of actual worth, head over to toterpodcast.com, click on the merch, order whatever you'd like, and just maybe I'll train you.
Hey guys, did you know P.O. boxes are expensive? So you need to make it worthwhile by sending us stuff constantly, all the time. If you want to send Peregrine magical items, we can give it to him. Just send it to us. Our P.O. box is 603 Circle Pines, Minnesota, zip code 55014. Send us stuff. We know you want to.
There are trigger warnings in the show notes. Just judging from the end of last episode, if you're feeling the vibe, you should probably go read them. Do it now, you bitch.
Do we need a trigger warning for the trigger warnings?
Maybe.
Let's check in with Justin to figure out what happened last time.
Thanks, Ken. This is Justin with Justin. Somehow, so far, I have managed to avoid being seen by anyone, except for that poor person all the way downstairs. But I don't think she's going to tell anyone she saw me. Varian seems to be brooding in the hangout room and is getting questions asked of him. Clover's upstairs, so I'm gonna go see what she's doing and how her gift giving is going. Peregrine's kind of shorter than I imagine. That's weird. This is a weird way to introduce yourself, but he seems to be holding Clover over the pit. That's super not intimidating or anything. I think I heard him say something about once being the child of the abyss, but that makes sense because he grew up. Oh, now she's offering him the bottle that killed everyone, and breaking news, it was just a bottle. Clover killed everyone. Now Peregrine seems to be interrogating her and trying to find out about her life, and seems to be pressuring but not pressuring her to join their cult. Religion. Arcanism is a fully recognized religion that I respect that they believe that. Now he's just showing off. This is a really weird interaction. Let's go see what Varian's doing. Okay, Varian's just standing there, somehow in the corner even though the room is round. He looks extra perturbed. I'm not sure what that's about.
Excuse me, who are you?
Yeah, no, shh. You're not supposed to be able to see me.
Why not?
'Cause I'm trying to report quietly.
Report what?
The news.
Are you a newscaster?
Yes, that's what I am presently.
I've heard of your kind.
Um,
Can I run some tests on you?
no.
You sure?
I'm sure. Why does he look so mad?
Because he wouldn't let me run tests on him, and apparently my drugs don't work either.
Do you try and drug and experiment on everyone you meet?
Just people who don't let me figure out the questions I want answered.
What questions do you have about newscasters?
Where you get your powers from?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Would you like to?
No, you're kind of scary. I think I'd rather just not know.
You're pretty cute.
Hold on. I have a card for this.
What's this?
It's a card. I made it. Not just for you, but it works in this situation.
Thanks. Thanks for... No thanks. Oh, I get it. Why does no one want answers? I just want answers.
Is that the door? I need to hide. No one can see me. I can't interfere with the news.
Quinn, go get the door.
Back to you, Kenan.
Thanks, Justin. Be careful out there. Our story continues now. Let's start with Varian. As you hear footsteps echoing down the hallway and your agony has just disappeared, would you like to do anything?
Once again, I would like you to remind me of the floor plan of this room and the exits.
The only exit you know of is the entrance that you arrived in, which is
Where the footsteps are coming from.
is where the footsteps are coming from. You have not been upstairs yet, so you don't know about that. And then downstairs, it spirals into a couple different rooms on different floors, and then dead ends at the bottom where that person was skewered by a pylon.
But are the stairs accessible from this room, or do I have to go out to the where footsteps?
You have to go out into the footsteps.
I see. So really, there's no way out of this room.
Yes.
Other than the way.
Yes, it is a circular room with one entrance and exit into that hallway.
You could hide behind the couch.
Where's your love seat?
Yeah, besides the couch and the bar, what other furniture is there that I could put in between myself and the entrance exit?
Hides behind left side. Ah, you're a man of class.
Oh shit, I didn't know you were chill like that.
See, you're a man of culture as well. Maybe I will let you live. There is a glass coffee table in the center of the living area, and then the couch, which is half filled by your bestest friend, Azine. The bar off in the back with a unconscious person draped over it. There's no support wall or beam. It's very open besides the furniture.
Okay. I will move over towards the couch to put this druggy McDrug face in between me and the entrance/exit.
Okay.
And if I reach them before I see anyone appear in the entrance/exit, I will just, not making eye contact with them, sort of quietly muse aloud. You wouldn't ever be able to run your experiments if she kills me. Just quietly out loud.
Quietly out loud.
Loud enough for people within 5 feet to hear me, but not, someone across the room or in the hall walking with murderous intent of Eladrin in their heart.
Are you saying I can run tests on you?
I'm saying the percentage of me saying yes to that is a lot higher if I'm still alive.
Well, the quality of test, yes. I can experiment with your corpse.
But you can't get any experiments about how I can still move between planes.
Potentially, you might be correct.
I'll stop responding to her.
Right.
I don't know how much time I have. It's not worth it doing this argument.
As she finishes saying that, there is a figure in the archway above the short little flight of stairs into the room and roll a perception check.
37?
Their eyes are immediately locked on you.
I'm on there.
Oh god.
If only.
What color eyes?
They are glowing with a wispy red, very long white hair, jaw missing, made out of a tarnished bronze. You see Quinn behind her. You see her reach her hand out, and as she does, it seems to disappear, and there's just up to what looks to be the middle of her forearm. You can see the inside of her arm, where it looks like it was severed. And you feel a tug on the back of your hair. I should probably roll the hit first. I doubt she'll miss, but...
Not even talking, okay.
I'm assuming a 48 hits.
Yeah, that critically hits.
Alright, you feel the tug on the back of your hair, and you're pulled down, and there is a jab into your back.
I'm sorry.
You take 49 bludgeoning damage as she jams her knee into the crux of your back and holds you pinned against her knee, face up. Nikki.
Oh,
Yay!
God. Oh my god, I'm not ready. Oh shit. I thought I was. I'm not.
It's been a while since I've seen a winter Eladrin. Why are you here?
The witness invited me.
I don't give a fuck why you're in the prison. Why are you on the material plane?
I was looking for someone.
How did you get here?
The same way Eladrin always have.
Your prince is dead. That's impossible.
I didn't learn of his death till after I arrived here. I was able to cooperate on this plane like I always used to be able to. Nothing stopped me. Question before she responds, since I can see her face close up. Does it look familiar at all? Like maybe somewhat similar to what I might have seen in a recent portrait?
Yes and no. Roll a recall knowledge with your perception to see how much you remember of that painting.
38?
Minus the red eyes and the jaw. Looks fairly similar to that painting.
Okay.
And once learning that your prince was dead, you still stayed.
His status is not why I came to the material plane, though I would like to know more about what happened to him.
He was destroyed. You all cling to your lives. Would you forfeit it if it meant he could come back?
Roll a perception check.
33?
You don't see them, but you feel little droplets of water hit your face.
Is she crying?
Maybe.
Varian will, if he has his left hand free, will reach it up to his forehead and touch the water droplet.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at it. Do I see water on my finger?
Yep.
What? Varian will glance over at Azine and Quinn. Where are their vibes?
Azine has a subdued excitement on her face, and Quinn is blank-faced, just watching.
I will look back over towards Agony and look at their eyes to see if I see moisture.
You see red vapors flowing out of them, but roll a perception check.
Oh, that was almost 920. 38?
You see a slight glint of moisture.
You know a way?
Possibly.
I think I can answer your questions more candidly, but I don't know if you want me to speak so freely in front of present company.
She tilts her head and looks at Azine and Quinn.
Get the fuck out of the room. And take that with you.
She points towards Eris. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, you're doing what I do. I'm like, nope.
I can't.
Thank you for Chaz. I'll be taking over, Kenan. You just sit the fuck down.
I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
Perfection.
And that's mine again. Fuck off, Kenan.
Azine will stand, and they both make their way over to Eris, put arm over each of them, and drag her out. She'll look back down at you.
Your answers don't really fucking matter. Just seeing if you're worthy or not.
Worthy. Worthy. Well, I don't know if I'd be able to freely go back to the ethereal plane without Volkar trying to kill me. I wasn't exactly supposed to leave.
Can you still go back?
I can, but I can't stay too long or they'll start to track me down.
Can you take others?
Have you died before?
Yes.
Then the journey might be unbearable for you.
I don't fucking care.
Can I ask you something without you killing me for it?
Well, that depends. What are you asking?
Is your name Talus?
You feel her lift you up with her knee and let go of your hair. So now you're facing away from her. She's behind you. And you feel her pull your arms back and push you forward. So your arms are now locked behind you.
Oh, fun.
And how in the ever-loving fuck do you know that name? You can address me as Wrath or Agony and nothing else.
So you do go by Wrath. You look different than the portrait that Euphemia has. She said you were dead.
Might as well be.
I learned two things from Euphemia. That Talus was with Sakar, and that Wrath killed Sakar.
I told you to not say that fucking name. You are going to either take me to the ethereal plane, or I'm going to skin you and take your soul.
I told you I can do that, but it's not going to be pleasant for you. And I just want to know how both of those things could be true.
Do I look like I care about it being pleasant, Eladrin?
I don't know. You're behind me.
Jesus. Gonna take 38 bludgeoning damage as you feel her pushing on your back with her foot and pulling on your arms, and your right arm will dislocate.
You keep that sarcasm inside where it belongs. Understood.
Right.
I also don't give a fuck what you want to know about me. 'Cause who are you to ask?
If you want to go right now, could you pop my arm back in?
No. But if you'd like, I can rip it off.
Alright, well, there's no time like the present, I guess.
Now you're
You
getting it.
You just have to will yourself to follow me and maintain contact with me, okay? I don't know if I can do it here in this pit, but might as well try.
Might as well.
She still has a grip on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And, I would like to attempt to, go back to the ethereal plane and bring my, new bestie with me.
You find yourself falling. You're in the sky. The air is thick with moisture. Below you is a large, swirling green whirlpool. and you are falling in the center of it.
Just me?
Nope, Agony is right there with you, fallen.
Does Agony have all her replacement bits with her? Or is she just a jawless, armless, falling lump?
She does have all of her replacement bits with her. You see her move into more of a dive position and pass you. What are you doing?
Try and position myself that maybe I can land on her back if we're gonna hit something. I don't know.
You don't see ground. There is the
Just
green ocean around you and the large whirlpool that seems to be, if not the same size, maybe slightly smaller than the pit.
Okay. I'm just gonna make sure as I'm falling, I position myself above her. I have my bag with me, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and reach into my bag and drink an elixir with my left hand.
Okay.
And then try and pop my shoulder back in after that. Ooh, that was a pretty good roll. So I get 20 HP back.
Okay.
And then I would like to use a medicine check to try and pop my arm back in.
You need Clover.
Hey, my medicine's pretty good. I got a plus 15. 26.
You're working at it a little bit, and you eventually hear a pop as it slides back into the socket.
Oh.
Okay. Usually when I do this, I'm on the ground still. I don't know where we are.
Roll a perception check.
Shut the fuck up, I'm free falling. 35?
She is about 150 feet away from you now, and you see her cloak seem to be bound to her feet and arms, and it catches the wind as she spreads her appendages and looks like she's gliding out of the center of the whirlpool.
Can you do that? I say out loud to my own cloak, and then I think about what she did and try and see if I can make my cloak mimic it. To follow her.
Venom, can we do that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was not imagining us skydiving together when I thought about what was going to happen this week. Skydiving was not on the list.
The vibe you get is she no longer cares about you and is going on her business. But roll a flat check.
16?
Alright, as you are falling and trying to mimic what you see, you feel your cloak bind around your appendages.
Okay, I will try and spread them to glide.
Alright, you spread them and your momentum immediately slows and we're now
Controlled falling?
controlled falling.
Where does it look like she's going? Does it look like there's anything in the direction she's heading?
It looks like she is headed towards land.
So there is I can see land.
It is quite a ways away, but yes.
I will follow because I would like to not go into this whirlpool because I don't know what will happen.
Alright.
So I guess that's it. I'm following for a while. It sounds like for a good while.
Clover.
Oh hey, it's me again.
It's other you now.
It's other me. I'm now not angry. I'm sweet and malleable.
As your head gets more and more numb, your vision starts to tunnel.
Do I feel sleepy?
Less sleepy and more like you're about to faint.
Okay, so I'm having trouble like staying upright.
Almost.
Okay. Fun.
As your vision completely tunnels and goes black, you feel yourself fall until you're horizontal, but you don't hit anything. As your vision starts to come back to you, you find yourself underwater, surrounded by these large aquatic creatures with these enormous maws. Kind of resemble fish, but also have tentacles, and at the edge of each tentacle are rows of claws,
Okay.
and they are circling you.
Is Peregrine with me?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 21.
You don't see him.
Okay. Am I super deep underwater?
Yes.
Am I breathing underwater?
You're not breathing?
But it's not bothering me.
Yes.
Are the fish looking like they're going to attack me?
Potentially, they're circling you.
Okay, I'm going to try and push my arms out to the sides to push them away with water.
You push the water and they don't budge. They're hefty boys.
Are they getting closer or doing anything?
Just circling you.
I'm going to try and swim upwards.
Right. As you swim upwards, they ascend with you.
Do I hear anything?
The sounds of being underwater.
Can I talk?
Could try.
Hello?
As you say hello, bubbles escape your mouth and no audible sound comes out.
Well, it's not like they're moving to attack me or anything.
Could be thinking about it, but they're not currently trying to attack you.
Okay, Clover is going to continue to try and swim upwards.
Right. As you continue to swim upwards, roll a perception check.
21!
Alright, before you see anything, you feel something hit your feet and start pushing you up. And then you notice you're in a palm of a hand, and the hand extends into the darkness. It looks like it's disembodied currently
So it's just a hand.
in the darkness.
It's pushing me up.
Mm-hmm.
A gigantic hand.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of hand?
Humanoidal.
Do I notice anything weird about this hand?
It's huge.
I'm looking around for a gigantic body that goes with this hand.
If it is attached to anything, what it is attached to is in the shadows.
And it's pushing me upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly?
Yes.
What are the fish doing?
They are trying to keep up, but are unable to.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the hand.
Don't really have a choice.
Yep. Yep, but I'm saying it aloud because it makes me feel like I have some sort of control in this situation.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Right. At the pace it is pushing you up, roll a athletics check.
28.
You crumple into the palm of the hand as the water pressure above you is pushing you into it.
That's fun.
The hand seems to lift you up faster and faster, and you start seeing shafts of light like you are getting close to the surface.
Okay. And I'm just unable to move because of the fucking water pressure.
Mhm.
Cool, fun. Can't even scream, can't say anything. This is great.
As you break through the surface of the water, roll a perception check.
21! I'm angry at these dice today. I'm not using my hero point because I don't trust you.
Right. You see the hand is attached to a very large version of Peregrine,
Okay.
and he lifts you closer to his face.
You're a giant.
I can be.
I didn't know if you were here or not.
That was the whole point. Me going with you.
Well, I've never done this before. I didn't know how it worked.
Why the water?
I don't know.
And as you answer that, you are standing on dry land. Peregrine is standing next to you.
Normal size?
Normal size. Still a
Yes,
big boy,
still a
but
big
normal
boy.
size.
Okay, alright.
You wish to understand fire more, but subconsciously seems you're also having issues with water.
I am having issues with everything.
Where are we exactly?
Just standing on... There's really nothing around you. It's just a plain.
Okay.
Fire was just my first choice. Because it's the one that's done the most harm so far.
When you say that, what are you thinking of?
The first tavern.
What was the second tavern?
Love.
Oh, love.
What was the second tap?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The way he's smiling.
I should have known that you did it before.
It was different, but the same.
Same,
yeah.
same, but different. Explain that away, Clover apologists.
They will.
I know. You are suddenly in Grace,
I don't want to be there.
standing in front of a very familiar burning tavern. Peregrine is next to you, and there are many people screaming around you. Part of the roof collapses inwards.
It's the dead of night.
Mm-hmm.
Clover's gonna inhale a breath and take a step back, shaking her head.
I don't want to see this.
Don't back away. Confront what you've done.
Clover is actively, like, as he's saying that, trying to take another step back, but she's gonna freeze and then slowly put her foot back where it was.
As you do that, you see a perception check. And roll better than a 21.
Seriously, I'm rolling like poopy shit today. Yay!
22!
No, 34.
Good job. You see a burning humanoid stumble out of the fire and looks very familiar, like your gnome friend who taught you the ways of medicine, stumbling towards you.
She's saying anything?
Not currently.
Clover is full body shaking and trying to stand her ground / confront this, but she is starting to tear up pretty bad.
The gnome continues to stumble towards you, and as it approaches 5 feet away, you hear, "Why, Clover?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Were we not friends?
We are friends.
How are we still friends? I'm dead."
You taught me so much, and I appreciate you, and I'm so sorry. I didn't want to hurt anyone, and then I ended up hurting everyone.
You hear next to you, "Don't get distracted. Focus.
On what?
The fire."
Clover tries to stare at the fire and blinks away tears, and her eyebrows are creased together.
I'm looking at it.
You feel Penny's full body weight as they push up against you and grab your clothes and hang there.
How do I not get distracted?
Focus, Clover.
Um,
You know how many people I could have saved?
Clover is staring at the fire and actively crying and trying to focus on the fire without looking down at Penny, and she is destroyed.
Try to put it out.
okay.
Okay, Clover is going to lift both her hands and think about putting out the fire.
Alright. I'm gonna have you roll a flat check, but before you do, you hear, "Should have never taught you."
That's great. That's super fun. Thanks for that, Kenan. I rolled 6. Explodes.
Okay. You were rolling so bad.
I'm rolling like shit today.
At first you think nothing is happening, and then the fire at the perimeter of the building start to disappear. And you think maybe you're doing it. And then roll a perception check.
It's Peregrine, isn't it? 27.
You notice that the fire is condensing into the middle.
Crumbs. Focus.
Okay, she's gonna try again.
Okay.
Can I roll again?
Yeah.
God, please. Flat check is 9.
The fire condenses more and starts to turn white and erupts into a pillar of flame. and the building that it is in the center of is blown away. There's just a pillar of fire in front of you, and Penny is hanging off you, saying mean things.
Do we get blown back at all? Clover is going to close her eyes and take a deep breath because this is a lot to handle, and I'm gonna try and put out the pillar. 17?
The pillar starts to shrink, and as the flames die down, you see a figure standing where the pillar was, made of fire, staring at you. And you hear Peregrine next to you. I see.
What?
We need to leave.
Why?
And it is going to start charging at the two of you.
Oh shit, okay.
Clover, I need you to wake up.
How?
Roll a fortitude save.
Is that Peregrine?
Clover, wake up by rolling a fortitude save.
Okay. I crit failed!
The figure dashes towards you, and for a second you think it's about to strike, and it tackles Peregrine.
No, what are you doing?
Tackles Peregrine and starts to swipe at him.
Stop!
Clover, wake up.
I'm trying!
You want me to roll him?
Yeah.
Okay. 20.
Good job.
What the fuck?
Alright. The surroundings start to fade, and you jolt awake.
Where am I exactly? Just in the room?
You're in the room. Peregrine is on the floor. There are singed claw marks through his clothes and body.
Oh shit. Oh,
and he's currently bleeding out.
bleeding out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Not shit. Crumbs. Clover is going to stumble to her feet, go and grab her bag, and then rush towards Peregrine.
All right.
He awake?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna treat you, okay? I hope that's okay.
All right. She's gonna start treating his wounds.
All right. As you start to treat his wounds, roll a perception check.
20!
All right. You are focused on treating. Roll your medicine.
It's gonna be Kinsley, isn't it? Fucking hell. All right. I just crit. I roll a natty 20. My medicine is plus 20, so I just fucking crit on him. You regain 69 hit points, and it does take 10 minutes, and she is incredibly focused.
All right. As you are treating him, you do notice that starting with the less severe wounds first, little tendrils of shadow will stretch across the wound and pull them closed.
Is he saying anything?
Just breathing very heavy.
Clover says nothing about that and just continues to treat him being focused because she's not really sure what just happened either.
You hear behind you, what the fuck happened?
Clover is gonna jolt and turn.
Varian.
Fuck you.
How's my skydiving lesson going?
It's going.
That's good, because no one's teaching me.
Currently, you are in a controlled fall. Are you trying to follow? You said you were trying to follow.
Yeah.
Roll a performance check.
Ooh. That was a 920, so 35.
All right. You are able to tilt yourself in the correct direction, so you start falling towards the land. Roll a perception check.
33.
As you get closer, you see that Agony has already landed, and there is one of the guardian creatures smushed into the ground. Looks like it's trying to push itself up, but can't. And Agony is continuing towards the city in the distance.
Oh, fuck.
Good luck, friend.
You said she was 150 feet or so ahead of me when she was falling?
When you noticed, she was
Turning.
Turning.
So she was...
She is much further away from you now, as she knows how to do what she's doing. You are still about 500 feet in the air.
I am going to continue to try and direct my gliding in the direction she's going to try and be further on land when I land.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I did 920 my performance,
Mm-hmm.
so I would like to do it well. Thank you.
Okay.
Well and efficiently.
Well and efficient.
Bypass the whole guardian smush puddle, whatever is happening back there.
It's not a puddle. He's just forced into the ground and can't get up.
Solid puddle, whatever.
Alright. You are further inland as you see Agony 200 feet ahead of you now as you're getting closer to the ground. Stop at the shoreline, looking out towards the city.
Okay, I will try and bring it in for a safe landing.
Roll a reflex check. I guess safe. You might get hurt if you fail it.
That's what I like to hear. 40?
Alright. You are able to land like a professional and keep your footing.
Okay. I would like to land and look back in the direction that the Guardian was. Does it look like it's gotten up, or is it...
It looks like it is currently trying to stand, and it is fighting something, pushing it into the ground.
That something's probably, wrath. And she's just staring at the city?
Mm-hmm.
Just standing there?
Yep.
How far away from her am I?
About 100 feet.
Alright, I will make my way to about 50 feet, and then I'm going to say, how are you supposed to bring him back?
You see her take a step forward. Roll a perception check.
Again? 34.
You see ahead of her, you see the back of you standing in front of her as she takes a step forward, and roll a reflex save.
38.
Take 24 piercing damage as you see tips of metal fingers protrude through your chest.
Someone has a death wish. The fuck are you following me? I got what I wanted from you.
Zakar was my prince. I'd like him back too. Plus, I don't think I can fully return here until I bring Volkar something that would stop him from just killing me.
Oh, really? Then tell me, how do I unlock the ethereal plane?
I didn't even know it was locked until I went to the material plane.
Then I should keep you alive. Why?
Just because I don't have the answers right now doesn't mean I won't be able to figure it out.
She removes her hand from your torso.
Can you stop doing that? We want the same thing.
We may appear to want the same thing, but you also seem to be half-assing it. Distracted.
Like I said, I left this plane because I was looking for someone. I found him, but I know he won't come back until he accomplishes what he wants on the material plane.
Like I said, distracted.
Focused on love.
Love, huh? Fuck. How do you get across this water anyway?
The bridge appears for souls who have crossed over to this plane through death. Though no souls have entered this plane for a while due to what I suspect to be Abraxas's doing.
You're telling me I can't get across the fucking water unless I'm dead?
Yes. What's in the city that could bring him back? Why wouldn't Volkar have done it already?
Oh, there's nothing in the city that will bring him back. That's not the point.
What is the point then?
Have a nice little chat with your boss about unlocking the ethereal plane and maybe murdering him. I haven't decided yet.
Unlocking the plane would help to bring him back.
Be a step in the right direction, at least. Why are you helping me anyway? The others just chose to die.
There were others that came to the material plane after the plane was closed.
She doesn't respond, and you see her just staring at you.
I thought I was the only one that's gone to the material plane since
souls stopped coming here, why would others go to the material plane?
Now I'm pondering.
I don't know. They died before they told me anything.
I just wanted to bring my husband home, but I've probably made an enemy of Volkar by leaving. I don't know why they left. I doubt they had loved ones that somehow left this plane.
Well, if I can't get to that city without dying, then it's up to you to bring Volkar to me.
I already said it. I'm wanted here. Volkar would probably just kill me on sight. That wouldn't do you any good.
Well, I mean, think about it. Might be a better option than me killing you right here, right now.
If I go to Volkar and he kills me, you'll be stuck here, unable to reach the city and unable to return to the material plane. And also you might really piss off Guilt.
She places her hand on your shoulder, and it feels much heavier than it should.
Don't you worry about me. I'm not stuck here.
Then why did you need my help getting here?
She doesn't respond.
She still have her hand on me? This might be a stupid question, but why not just swim?
You're right. That was a stupid question.
How do you know opening the plane would bring us closer to bringing Zakar back?
There's something I fucking need that I can't get unless your fucking plane is unlocked.
Then I'll need you to give me time to figure out how to approach Volkar about that subject.
And then I'll return to the material plane.
Okay. And we'll end it there.
Thanks everyone so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed listening as much as I didn't enjoy being in the presence of Talus /Wrath/Agony.
Oh, agony. Hey, we have a social media. Check us out at Top of the Round on Facebook and Instagram, and at Twittercast on Twitter. We also have a website, twitterpodcast.com. Check us out in all of these places. Say hello. Tell us what you think of C2 Tell Us, because it was fun, but also very stressful for me. Shout out to our Vessel and Witness tier patrons, Ray, Jermaine, and Grayson. Thank you for keeping the Toter world running.
Shout out to the Apostle tier patrons. Ray, the Apostle of Scorn.
Grayson, the Apostle of Joy.
Ardenclay, the Apostle of Compassion.
Alyssa, the Apostle of Rage.
Jen, the Apostle of Curiosity.
Bluebird, the Apostle of Awkwardness.
Mammies, the Apostle of Bitterness.
Gabe, the Apostle of Anticipation.
Kobe beef, bewilderment apostle you are.
Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting us so that we can do things like dream about voice acting full-time as adults, like we are right now, but not because we all have full-time jobs. Please save us from this capitalist hellscape.
I'm dreaming.
Yay!
I don't know what to say anymore, because Discord's up front now, so thank you guys. I love you. I'm not plugging it twice.
Yes, you are.
I'm not plugging our Discord twice. Don't go to our show notes. Don't click on the link. It's in the front of the episode. I love you so much.
See you there.
Bye, guys.